Hello students, in previous part we have discussed about the peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system is made up of nerve fibers, and these nerve fibers can be classified on the various bases. They can be classified on the basis of presence and absence of myelin sheath, that is myelinated and non-myelinated nerve fibers. They can be classified on the basis of the function they perform. There are three types on the basis of the function which they perform. The first is the sensory nerves. Sensory nerves, they take the impulses from the sense organs to the central nervous system. Second type is motor nerves. Motor nerves take the impulses from the central nervous system to the organs of the body. And the third type is mixed nerves. Mixed nerves perform the function of both sensory as well as motor nerves. So these are the three types of the nerve fibers on the basis of the function they perform. These nerve fibers can also be classified on the basis of their origin. From where do these nerve fibers originate? On this basis they can be classified into two types. First is the cranial nerves and second is the spinal nerves. Now in this part we are going to understand about the cranial nerves. Cranial nerves, they arise from the brain. There are 12 pairs of cranial nerves. From these 12 pairs, 10 pairs they arise or end into the brain stem. Now why we have written here arise or end? These nerves can be sensory nerves, they can be motor nerves, or they also can be mixed nerves. So they can arise or they can end into the brain stem. So among the 12 pairs, 10 pairs they arise or end into the brain stem, and only 2 pairs of the nerves, that is the third and the fourth pair, they arise from the midbrain. So from the 12 pairs of cranial nerves, 10 pairs they arise or end into the brain stem, and 2 pairs they arise from the midbrain. These cranial nerves, they can be sensory, they can be motor, and also they can be mixed nerves. Now these there are 12 pair of nerves. These nerves, just to remember, a simple way to remember the names of these nerves, that is a simple formula you can use to remember the names of these nerves, that is O raised to 3 or O cube T squared A F A G V S H. Now here O cube means there are 3 pairs of nerves which names start from O. T square means there are 2 nerves whose name starts from T, and A, F, A, G, V, S, H, these nerves are single pair of nerves. So let us see what are the names of these nerves. As we said, there are 3 pairs of nerves which start from O. So here olfactory nerve, optic nerve, and oculomotor nerve. These are the 3 nerves which start from O. That's why we have written here O cube. The next is T square. There are 2 pair of nerves which start from T. That is trochlear and trigeminal nerves. So here 2 pair of nerves which start from T. Trochlear and trigeminal nerves. Next one which starts from A, that is abducens nerve, which the one which starts from F is facial nerve. The one which starts from A is auditory nerve. Now just to remember this abducens and auditory, so that you don't get confused in between the names, just remember the alphabetical order. Abducens, the alphabetical order is AB, and auditory, the alphabetical order is AU. So according to the alphabetical order, AB, B comes first and U comes after it. So just remember, abducens will come first and then the auditory. So here the one which starts from G is glossopharyngeal, vagus from V, and spinal accessory from S, and hypoglossal from H. So these are the 12 pairs of nerves. First is the olfactory nerve, second is the optic nerve, third is the oculomotor nerve, fourth is trochlear nerve. This trochlear nerve is also called as pathetic nerve. Fifth one is trigeminal nerve. These trigeminal nerves is divided into three types further. First is ophthalmic, second is maxillary nerve, and the third is mandibular nerve. They can be also written as fifth 1, fifth 2 and fifth 3, or 5-1, 5-2 and 5-3. So trigeminal nerve is further divided into three types: ophthalmic nerve, maxillary nerve and mandibular nerve. Mandibular nerve is also called as dentist's nerve. The next one, that is sixth one, it starts from A, abducens nerve. Seventh one is facial nerve. Eighth one is auditory nerve. Ninth one is glossopharyngeal nerve. 10th is vagus nerve. 11th is spinal accessory nerve, or this can be also called as accessory spinal nerve. And the 12th is hypoglossal nerve. These are the 12 pair of nerve. Now let us see which one is sensory, which one is motor and which one is mixed nerve. Now among these 12 pair of nerves, the first one, that is olfactory nerve, second one optic nerve, and the eighth one auditory nerve. These three nerve fibers, or these three nerves, they are the sensory nerves. The first, the second and the eighth one. Olfactory, it is related to the nose or nasal chamber. Optic, it is related to the eyes, and auditory, it is related to the ears. These are the sensory nerves. These are pure sensory nerves. They collect all the information from the sense organs and they bring all the information to the central nervous system. That's why these are called as sensory nerves. The olfactory nerve, optic nerve and auditory nerve. These three nerves are sensory nerves. Then the third one, that is oculomotor nerve. Oculomotor nerve, trochlear nerve, abducens nerve, and the 11th one spinal accessory nerve, and the 12th one hypoglossal nerve. These nerve fibers, or these nerves, they are the motor nerves. The third one, that is oculomotor nerve. The fourth one, that is trochlear nerve. The sixth one, that is abducens nerve. The 11th one, that is spinal accessory nerve, and the 12th one, that is hypoglossal nerve. These nerves are motor nerves. They take the impulses from the organs, from the motor organs to the central nervous system. Sorry, from the central nervous system to the motor organs of our body. So these are called as motor, these are the motor nerves. Then next, the fifth nerve, that is the trigeminal nerve. The seventh nerve, that is facial nerve. Ninth nerve, that is glossopharyngeal, and 10th nerve, that is vagus nerves. These nerves are mixed nerves. They take the impulses from the sense organs to the central nervous system, as well as from the central nervous system to the organs of our body. So these are the mixed nerves. The fifth one, that is trigeminal nerve. The seventh one, that is facial nerve. The ninth one, that is glossopharyngeal nerve, and the 10th one, that is vagus nerve. These nerves are the mixed nerves. So these are the 12 pair of the nerve fibers. These are the 12 pair of cranial nerves, which originate or which arise or which end to the brain stem. And also there are two pairs from these 12 pairs of nerve, the third and the fourth pair. This third, oculomotor, and the fourth, the trochlear. These third and the fourth pair, they arise from the midbrain. And a simple formula to remember the names of these nerves, that is O cube, T square, and the rest, that is A, F, A, G, V, S, H. These are the single pairs. Only O cube, the nerve fibers starting from O are 3, and the one which are starting from T are